Okay. We're reacting to more Murder Jones. So about a week ago, I watched the first episode of Murder Jones. I watched the pilot because I wanted to catch up with some of the glitch production shows that have been blowing up in popularity. So I tested the waters with the pilot episode of Murder Jones, and let's just say it didn't really leave a good first taste. I don't know, there's a lot going on with that first episode that I had no idea what was going on. But, as some of you dweebs pointed out, not really, it was only one person. Episode 2 is where the actual true initial plot or story begins. And I mean, obviously I understand that the pilot episode is going to have a few hiccups here and there because it's going to be pretty experimental. They're trying to find their style. They're trying to see how it goes. Even still, I feel like if you're going to have like a first episode, you should have like the story at hand. Small recap of how the pilot episode went. Essentially, it just delved into many random mini plots for some reason. We had the Thad kind of making that weird compliment to Uzi, and then Uzi blushes or some shit. I don't know if there's gonna be some love tie or something like that, or if she's gonna fall in love with En. Who knows? You never know. You have Uzi's dad, which doesn't really have a very clear, concrete backstory besides finding Uzi to be such a letdown of a daughter. Even to the point where he wouldn't mind if the Murder Jones just eviscerated her randomly. And then towards the end, you have fucking Uzi and En teaming up, even though they kind of hate each other, but kind of not, but not really, but sort of, but temporarily. I don't know, bro. It's just a whole lot of stuff. I don't know. But at least I got to know how some of the characters act with their personality, and there were some positives from the show, so I'll give them that. With that said, I really hope the second episode uplifts my expectations far more. I'm praying for something substantial, please. Obviously, I don't think the humor, I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to the corny ass dialogue and shit. That was pissing me off. And also some of the characters' personalities, while they were developed, not really personally something that I prefer out of a character in a show, I guess. I don't know. I don't even watch shows all that often anymore. That could just be me being kind of uncultured. But enough yabber, but still, back into the deep rabbit hole of this monstrosity. So, this is episode 2. It's called Heartbeat. I swear to God, if that wave corridor does not pop up in this episode, I'm gonna be kind of mad. It is 17 minutes long, which is far shorter than the pilot episode, which, thank God. I'm kidding. But like I said, I really hope that this second episode kind of connects things together. With all the random scattered ideas and random side plots that were going on in the first episode, I hope it finds some way to kind of clean it up and smoothen it out while still retaining those plots here and there. Hopefully. Alright, I don't got much else to comment on. Let's just give this a watch.
We've got to curb her trips to the dump.
What do you say?
Curb her trips to the dump. And where's she getting the hair to play dress up with him? Creepy.
So we're in some blue-ass mansion here. This is certainly a random tangent.
Oh, I'm so
okay.
sorry.
I wasn't looking.
Don't start this.
Move it, moron. Hi, Tessa. Oh, no. Another one?
What the fuck is this? That better make sense later.
Found something in here. That's weird and concerning.
Bite me! This is probably you weirdo's fault!
I've never seen that symbol before. Wanna do an autopsy to find out?
What'd you find?
Did you know that was a pilot hack?
I was the pilot? That's awesome! I crashed and ruined everything. Spaceship pilot. Origin story. Speaking of piloting to Earth, we sure murder all humans is, morality?
The humans sent you without a communication relay and reformatted your memories to soup. Covering their tracks means they're past negotiating. Not like they tried negotiating with my mom.
Or you missed the negotiations. The humans programmed us to solve a problem. Where's proof of your backstory? The one where your kind's so conveniently innocent.
Jay was getting orders from someone. If not the company through that relay, then, who? And how?
Quit complicating my murder plan.
Okay, so this is kinda help? I don't know. Okay, so N has this weird dream, I guess, about being in a fancy mansion and then getting a crush because he's a chud. And then there's some weird interrogation or search thing. I don't know what's going on within that like shuttle. Whoever that person was it J or V? I forgot. I honestly already forgot the name. I mixed up J and V. I gotta actually study the names, but they're apparently tied up somehow. And now they're talking about how, like, they could pilot back to the Earth or something, and they're trying to find some sort of backstory. The humans are apparently responsible for sending the commands to these drones, which, in technicality, that is true. Any sort of artificial life has to be provided life by human life. The only issue is, weren't the humans extinct as fuck? Or was it only, like, those humans that were doing those research stuff in that particular planet that blew up? Yeah, better answer those questions.
Yeah, just fix her up, cause, whoops, pretty big security risk in hindsight. You got this, ladder bot 5,000?
Please, just leave the lights.
Dude, just turn it on yourself. Are they the only murder drones in this place that got deployed? I mean, the scene doesn't seem logical if the viewers already know that it's J, V, and N that were the only murder drones. That's gonna switch it to something not scary. I was mistaken. Whoa, cool visuals. Oh, wait, that's oh my god, that's J. Is that J? Yeah, yeah, that was, fucking hell. Okay, that was J, because I just remember J got absolutely blasted into obscurity from that railgun. Wow. We needed some way to bring her back. Who would have thought? Plot armor.
Mr. Doorman, your daughter has been, absent.
Yes. On that kill all humans kick, like when I was younger. Grounded herself and all that.
Speaking on her behavior...
Of course, of course. Precocious, popular, supernatural understanding of doors. Takes after her old man.
Uzi, please sit normal.
Bite me!
Uzi, give Brayden back his sentience.
Bite fight me! Her. I started it, and also I'm dumb.
Uzi, you have to partner up.
Several people wanted to, for the record.
No, he didn't. You freak us out.
But mostly Becky!
Yeah, she has trouble fitting in. We think there might be something damaged with her programming. How is she at home?
Sorry? I mean, she's a little herself, but damaged? I maybe haven't spent much time.
Mr. Doorman, sir, there's been an incident.
Ugh, I'm sweaty! Who programmed that?
You good, Uzi?
I'm good. Better than good. I am God! Hi, Dad. Thank you.
Of course, M&Ms. You saved my life. I don't think the colony's even serious about all this banishment stuff. More just confused, especially with
The fact I'm too rogue to re-enter society now? I can never return.
the recent disappearances and your murder friend's corpse. When I went to grab your gun, it kind of looked like it crawled away.
We can return a little.
Yo, ladder about 5,000? We looked everywhere for you.
Hello, Tim. Care to join me?
Join you standing eerily still over there in suspiciously low resolution?
Yes?
Alright. Character acting, me.
Improv game for more practice?
We are a monster.
Okay, what's that supposed to be? Holograms from dead robot corpses? Didn't know they could do that. Okay, but all jokes aside, I do think this is a little better executed. They are starting to develop the story, the main story, more and more. And once again, visuals, soundtrack, voice acting, blah blah blah, all good. But I'm going to make a point here. I saw a YouTube short the other day where it was kind of reviewing Murder Drones as a whole. They recommended it to other people, like they wanted people to watch it. But the thing that was criticized the most, in some of the scenes where it's supposed to be really serious or spooky, melancholic or anything, they have this weird trope of throwing in a gag or a joke every time a serious or spooky scene is about to show up. And I get that it's supposed to be like a comedic gig. It is Glitch Productions after all. They want to have like a show not only visually presentable but also funny and also badass, action-packed. But I think there should be a good distinct balance between whether you should have your funny moments and whether you should have your serious action-based moments. If you try to mesh it together and try to have it so there are funny moments during the action scenes, I feel like over time it gets very oversaturated. I'm okay with a couple of gigs and gags here and there inside of an action-based scene. Like just like a quick little joke, just like a small quip. But when it starts to take away from the significance of the action scene itself, I think that's when it needs to relax itself a little bit. Because I was noticing this with the pilot episode a lot, where some of the fight scenes and some of the supposed more serious moments, they did kinda get ruined by the fact that they throw in a funny joke here and there. Not that it was funny. I would like a really good balance between like the funny and the badass. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, just wanted to point that out.
Welcome back, Thad. Wait, isn't she grounded or something?
Ugh, banished! Has my dad been saying I'm grounded?
Genocide robot? Oh, all right. Just don't do it again. Get in here, you goobs.
Yeah, where's gone? Because this looks not ideal.
Parent-teacher conference? Something about his daughter being more important than building a door in this hallway. Ugh, kinda cringe.
Ew, yeah, oh, give me a minute. Yeah, okay, almost threw up.
You good?
I'm good. Stop asking. Any forensic things over there? Do we have fingerprints?
Okay, well that was the first semi-decent joke because at least they're aware of their fucking drones! Finally, dude. After the damn saliva stuff and the... What's it? I don't know, something else that I also nitpicked inside of the pilot episode. They're finally starting to cater towards the more logical people. Thank God. Oh shit. How was that all a simulation? I don't know, but she said.
You don't think it's my parenting, do you? I left her for dead once. It sounds like she's bored in your class, and the other kids suck. Call her damaged again, and I will install a door on your face!
If someone... If a father said that about his child, and I'm like a teacher who's trying to reevaluate what's going on with said daughter, yo, I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the cops.
Where are your folks?
Мертвые. Я смотрела, как они умирали.
That was the joke, idiot?
That's dull. I know that.
That girl is gorgeous, right? I'm gonna let her in. You guys do that often?
No, I'm very concerned, but also pretty frightened a little bit.
Hey, Z, what's this thing?
Hey, isn't that your special eye?
Don't call it that! Absolute Solver? Reboot? Does this have something to do with how you grew your head back?
I actively avoid unpacking how that works.
New material can't be pulled from thin air. If the wound is severe enough, this Solver might be some sort of auto-run program to collect more matter.
Here we go. Okay. Well, you're dead. Wait, whoa. Was the arm always that long? Or did they... Okay. They did a good job making that arm look short as hell, and then having the darkness shroud the longer picture. Alright, sure. Well, anyways, Thad, you're dead. Bye. I didn't really like you in the first place. Oh my god.
I want a freaking ninja star!
I mean, you could have.
Stop asking! Chainsaw hand time?
Yeah, cool.
You guys could have cut off the arm grabbing Thad's leg in the painstakingly long time you guys were staring at that creature thing. I don't know. Every man for themselves, except for when one of the people get endangered. Now that I think about it, that is a very common trope among a lot of these movies.
Yes, and hello, it's me, Dad. Can I get a location? I heard dentist's office. I'm Thad at the dentist's office. Come over here for your teeth.
Predictably terrible work, Jay. Why do you look so...
Great! You look great, Jay. No, wait, guys, it's really me. Is that a freaking
Ninja Star.
Lifesavers again. Thanks. Super invited to my shindig next weekend. Cool kids only.
Okay. Jay's a moron. Didn't bother trying to grab him again, even though she has the full capacity and power to do so, but I digress. Also, I guess badass for doing a jumping kick to the ninja star that makes it traject upward.
We're busy then anyway, so whatever. So lame.
What's with the voice, Jay?
Oh, Jay's not here. We are trying to repair that host as per our directive.
So you are a program?
More like you are our cute puppets. It hurts our feelings you don't remember us.
Oh.
And what's
That's...
with the mom hologram?
Oh.
Easier to assimilate than explain.
Not happening.
Fair, but poor choice. Now we will have to do something shocking.
Whoa! Hey!
Goodbye, Dad.
She low-key deserved it.
What?
Ain't fly.
Lucy, shoot! Or give it to me!
Don't give it to N.
Snarl.
Lucy, you good?
No!
Pranked, idiot. You big stupid.
Wow. Okay. That was good. I'll admit.
It's not fun. Time to go into my mouth now.
Oh.
Ow. And please don't. And also, I was using those.
Oh, y'all better get out. Plot armor is gonna say they survived, but logically they should be hella fucking burned from that railgun explosion. Anyways, Jay super fucking dead. Hella dead. Incinerated. Extinguished. For the love of God. Whoa.
What was... Which parts of that were real?
Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky away. Get snuck upon. Ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
What are you things?
Well, that's...
Lucy? What are you doing? Huh?
Whoa. Okay, so... Nothing about the dad getting ripped in half was real. I probably should have figured, but I hated that guy so much I thought it was real. God damn it. I wish he died, but oh well. Didn't want to hear another fucking door pun in my life. I mean, I guess, psychologically speaking, I guess it makes sense that she has barely any trust for anything at this point. Those holograms really messing with her mind, or I guess her programming brain core thingamabobber. I don't know. Is it really that easy to forgive your dad, though, for leaving you dead in that initial scuffle, and also just overall being kind of a dick in any sort of situation with the murder drones? Oh yeah, what was happening with this?
Gorgeous, right? I'm gonna let her in.
Oh.
Jesus, sorry, industrial strength ghost or whatever. Settle.
What the fuck? What the okay.
I hate your personality normally, but this is somehow worse. What am I being punished for?
There we go. That was episode 2. I'm glad it got better. Glitch, thank you so much for making episode 2 not a stinker. It was not a foul ball this time. It was a double. Like, at the very least, we got some sort of explanations about the robots for punishing their body parts. We also got explanation for, I don't know, some like other things. We actually got some story development here and there. Still not the utmost of funny jokes, but I noticed that some of the funny gigs and bits were toned down a little bit compared to the pilot episode, which is to be expected. The runtime is shorter, but you'd think, given the nature of the pilot episode, the continuation of the funny gigs here and there would also, like, carry over, but no. Surprisingly, the balance was a little bit more maintained, with the badass parts, the melancholic parts, and the funny parts. I'm surprised! That was half decent! And also, apparently, Doll is also just important in this story as well. If she had the power to make that door do the Soldier Boy and shit. I mean, anywho, I still have whiplash from just how much better the second episode was compared to the first one. Does that mean I'm going to ignore the heinous crimes that was the pilot episode? Absolutely fucking not. But, you know what? Now my expectations are slightly higher. Good job. Good job. Alright, that's enough of that. Third episode reaction, God knows when. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.